So in this question, we're simply asked to find p dash t, the derivative of p of t, and then we're just given the formula for p of t here, which is t cubed minus 6t squared plus 6t plus 20. And so we're going to be finding p dash t now, which is the first derivative of this. And because it's a polynomial, or in other words, because it's something to be cubed minus something to be squared and so on, we can just differentiate that using the same rule for every term. And that is straight from our log tables, and it is that for any term x to the n, so we're just using general kind of term x here, but we can use it on t as well, which is just fine. The derivative is going to be nx to the n minus 1. So we're taking down the n in front. So for our first term, that's going to look like taking down our 3 from our t cubed. And then as you can see here, the power that's remaining just gets subtracted from, gets 1 from subtracted from it. So it's going to be 3t squared minus 6. So we leave the 6 down in front, take down our 2, and then leave our t the same, and the square goes down to the power of 1, so just t. Then our plus 6t is going to go to plus 6. So in this case, our power, which is 1, comes down in front, so it just leaves the 6, and the t disappears because we've got t to the 0, and then this plus 20 goes to 0. So just put a plus 0 here, and our last step is going to be to tidy this up now. And so by applying our rule from the log tables over here on the right to each term, we get that p dash t, or the first derivative of p of t, is going to be 3t squared minus 12t plus 6. So for the next part, we're asked to find the value of p dash 2. So this is going to be the first derivative with the number 2 plugged in. So we're just going to get our first derivative from from part 3 of this question. So in the previous part, we found that p dash t is equal to 3t squared minus 12t plus 6. And so to find p dash 2, we simply plug in 2 wherever we see t. So that's going to look like this. So literally just substituting in 2 for t everywhere we can, and then we're just going to simplify this down into a single number using our calculator. And so by simplifying this down, we're going to find that p of p dash 2 is going to be minus 6. So that's going to be our final answer for this part. So in this final part, we're told the profit made by a robotic lawnmower manufacturing company is modeled by the following function. So p of x is equal to 25,000x minus 10x squared, where p of x is the profit and x is the selling price. So in other words, we plug in the value of x, which is the price it's selling for, and p of x is going to be the amount of profit we get at that price. And for part 1 here, we're just asked to find the profit given a price of 1500. So we're just going to be plugging in 1500 into our function, so p of 1500 here. And when we plug it in, it's going to look like this. So we've got 25,000 times 1500 minus 10 times 1500 to be squared. And so I'd say the easiest way to do this, rather than simplifying it step by step, is just plug the whole thing into your calculator, and we're going to get out a single number now. And so when we do that, we're going to get an output of 15 million euro. And just make sure you include your euro sign as well, because we're talking about profit. And so that is going to be it for this question, and that is going to be it for the basic applications of calculus.